What's up, guys? Crypto Clay here, and today we're going to be talking about a new cryptocurrency bill that was just introduced to Congress. We're also going to be going over a little bit of the market, not much, but today's main focus is going to be about this new bill and why it's important to U.S. citizens and pretty much everybody else that's in the cryptocurrency market. So let's get started. Alright, going over Bitcoin's chart here, something that happened recently that a lot of people have been talking about is Bitcoin passing the 200-day moving average. And the reason that this is so important is because this hasn't happened since, let's see, that was last March. So in over a year, this has not happened. So this is a very big indicator that things might be moving in a different direction at this point. Now, it's not guaranteed, obviously. Nothing is ever guaranteed with trading. However, this is a huge indicator that is a very positive sign for growth in Bitcoin. If you take a look at the CCI and the RSI, they're also showing good indicators of maybe more potential growth. So volume, taking a look at volume, obviously there was a lot of volume on the day that this rose from 4,200 to let's see, that rose to about 5,000 right there. So there was a lot of volume on that day. We're not seeing very much volume today. However, that could change with more people coming into the market, obviously. But things are looking a little bit optimistic for Bitcoin right now, which in turn leads the entire market to growth. So hopefully we continue in this trend. Obviously, like I said, nothing is guaranteed. I'm not telling you to go and put your money into Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency market right now. That's not what I'm trying to say. But things are looking pretty good. Okay, moving on. All right, the big topic of today is this new Token Taxonomy Act bill. So here is a brief of what it is: to amend the Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 to exclude digital tokens from the definition of a security, to direct the Securities and Exchange Commission to enact certain regulatory changes regarding digital units secured through public key cryptography, to adjust taxation of virtual currencies held in individual retirement accounts, to create a tax exemption for exchanges of one virtual currency for another, to create a de minimis exemption from taxation for gains realized from the sale or exchange of virtual currency for other than cash and for other purposes. So a lot of things to take away from this. So obviously the big thing here is that they are trying to change digital currencies, cryptocurrencies, from being labeled as a security in the United States. And that's a really big deal for a lot of reasons, and they listed some of those reasons here in this brief paragraph. But one of the biggest reasons is when you label something as a security, there are other laws that coincide with that here in the United States. For one, things have to be registered a certain way when it comes to exchanges. For ICOs, you have to register with the SEC. And gambling, online gambling, is a huge deal. If something is labeled as a security, then technically you're not supposed to be online gambling with it. Now, does it still happen? Yes, it does. But are we supposed to? It's kind of murky waters there. So there are a lot of reasons why labeling a cryptocurrency as a security is a bad thing. One of those things has to do with taxes. One of the big things has to do with taxes. For taxation on cryptocurrencies, with it labeled as a security, you're basically having to use it like a stock. So any trade that you make, you get taxed on. But the cryptocurrency market is a lot more volatile than the stock market. So it sort of needs to be treated in a different way. And what they're trying to accomplish with this bill is making it so that the cryptocurrency market has room to grow and expand. And they really want to see the U.S. be a place for adoption of cryptocurrencies, these two senators. And I think that's a very good thing. This could be a very good thing for the market. However, it has to get voted on in Congress, and everybody has to come to an agreement on that before this can get passed into law. So there's still a long way to go. However, this could be a very great thing for cryptocurrency as a whole. They really want to spur innovation with cryptocurrencies. They want to see more developers come to the United States. They want to see more projects expand here in the United States. And I can appreciate that. And I'm sure a lot of others out there can appreciate that as well. Because after all, for all we know, cryptocurrency started here in the United States. We still don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is, but I think it's safe to say that cryptocurrency growth as a whole started here in the United States. And these congressmen are trying to make sure that it continues to grow here in the United States, because labeling cryptocurrencies as a security really dampens the growth. A lot of cryptocurrency projects, a lot of crypto projects as a whole, have moved out of the United States just because of the regulatory setbacks that were caused. A lot of ICOs had to shut down and move across the pond in Switzerland and places like that. But hopefully, with the passing of this bill, we can see more growth come here in the United States. So I hope that this has described a little bit more in depth as to why this bill is important. I'm sure a lot of you out there have heard about this bill and maybe seen articles, but they don't really go in depth as to why this bill is so important. And I encourage all of you to go through this actual bill and read it. I'll leave a link to this bill in the description below, and I really encourage you guys to go and read this because it has a lot of information on what this would mean for cryptocurrencies. Now, do I think that it will get passed in its current form? No, I don't. I'm sure there will be amendments to it, and that's normal for these types of things. Because right now, it has it set up for cryptocurrencies to basically be lawless again, wild, wild west situation again with cryptocurrencies. But I don't think that's going to be passed with the rest of Congress. We'll see. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. Hopefully I am wrong. But I'm sure there will be some amendments to this bill before it ever gets passed, if it gets passed. But That's going to be it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments section below, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. CryptoClay out.